الله أكبر الله أكبر. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. وبعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. وإياكم ومحدثات الأمور، فإن كل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. وبعد، الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد. الحمد لله على نعمه الكثيرة المتتالية. الحمد لله الذي قد قال في محكم كتابه: إن الدين عند الله الإسلام. All praise due to Allah, the all-forgiving and the most merciful, the one who has blessed us by the deen of Islam and clearly mentioned to us that the only religion accepted by Allah is Islam, and that is what we are, following the deen of Islam, and we call ourselves Muslims, alhamdulillah. For the day, for this khutbatul Eid, Eid-ul-Adha, I would like to, as normally and occasionally and mostly by many, this is what they mention, and I would like to mention it also, a revival of the reason for this. And we know it started with when Allah Azza wa Jalla ordered Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam to sacrifice his bikr, meaning the firstborn. There was none at that time apart from first, and that is Ismail alayhi salatu wassalam, from his second wife Hajar. When he فَلَمَّا بَلَغَ مَعَهُ السَّعِي, when he grew up and became a young man, which is in the mid-teens, too late, Allah Azza wa Jalla showed Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam a dream. وَرُؤْيَ الْأَنْبِيَاءِ حَقًّا, and the dreams of the prophets are truth, haqq. When he saw that he is sacrificing his son, when he woke up, he wants to discuss that with his son Ismail alayhi salatu wassalam. It took a lot of effort from him to do that. After all, Ibrahim is Khalilullah. He is the highest, most friend of Allah. Khalil is the top level of friendship. Any other levels which are in 10 comes after. Rasulullah Muhammad ibn Abdullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam is also Khalilullah. So when Allah Azza wa Jalla gives him the title that he is Khalilullah, Allah is going to test him. After waiting for about 86 years, he gets his firstborn Ismail. And when he is about 100 years old, Allah orders him to sacrifice him. يا بني إني أرى في المنام أني أذبحك فانظر ماذا ترى. Tell me what to do. I have seen in the dream that I have to sacrifice you. قال يا أبت افعل ما تؤمر. My father, do what Allah has ordered you. You will find me but from those who have patience. We all know the story, what happened. Ibrahim took Ismail alayhi salatu wassalam to sacrifice. It happened in a particular region in Mina, the actual sacrifice. Allah Azza wa Jalla only wanted to test him. The moment he started to slaughter him, he could not. The knife was ordered not to do it. And Allah Azza wa Jalla gave him bikabshin alim, with a ram from the Jannah. Some of the narrations, though not authentically verified, Wallahu alam, that ram was in the Jannah, that sheep, grazing from the Jannah for 40 years. There is nothing contradicting it anyway. It came from the Jannah without any doubt. Now Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, he sacrificed that ram, and here we are today, thousands of years after doing that. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahi alhamd. This test and this trial, which Allah put him to, we also can go through it. Yes, it will come in different shapes and sizes. Don't think that you will have a dream that you are sacrificing your own son. That will be from the shaitan. People have made mistakes. It's not a joke. They did. Because they were shown the dream by the shaitan al-Iblis that you have to sacrifice your son out of jahl, ignorance, no knowledge, and they did it. This is never going to happen. Even Ismail was not sacrificed, as you know. One thing to be noted here, we are in a country where many people, as majority, they think that they are Christians. So they claim that the one who was sacrificed was Ishaq ibn Yaqub ibn Ibrahim. Ishaq ibn Ibrahim. And they say that he was the firstborn. But that is not true. It is fabricated. Because in their Bible, which is fabricated, we all know, but let us take the evidence out from them. They say that the firstborn is Ishaq. And then they say he was born when Ibrahim was 100 years old. When he was 100 years old. And we know that Ismail was born when he was about 86 years old. It's also written there. And then they also mention, as it is also in the Quran, that when Allah gave Ibrahim the glad tidings of Ishaq, He also gave him the glad tidings of progeny, his own children coming from Ishaq, having grandchildren. At the same time, before even Ishaq was born, Allah gave that glad tidings, and it is also in the Bible. So if he's been given the glad tidings, yeah, Ishaq, you will be born, yeah, Ishaq, you will have children, then what is this sacrifice about? Ibrahim already knows that Ishaq is going to be born and he will be alive and he will have children. So all of this indicates that the name Ismail was removed either by mistake or by scribes, or intentionally the name Ishaq was put in there, Isaac. So either all the previous verses which I mentioned are wrong, or this place where they inserted the name is wrong. It is something very important to know, Barakallahu fikum. And some of al-Mufassirun, they read those things and they mentioned Ishaq, which is wrong also. Either they didn't verify it, or by mistake they also did it. So we know that the test was on Ismail, and only after that, by so many years, his second born, Ishaq, was born. It is a ni'mah from Allah Azza wa Jalla that Allah has given you a family, to be with a family, to have a wife and have children. But the test and trial will be in it. أَحَسِبَ النَّاسُ أَن يُتْرَكُوا أَن يَقُولُوا آمَنَّا وَهُمْ لَا يُفْتَنُونَ. And the type of fitn, the trials, the tribulations, the imtihan, the ikhtibar, the hardships, the difficulties, which we go through with those who are most near to us and most beloved to us, with whom you live and spend your life with, is far more difficult and more challenging than from those who are far away. May Allah make it easy on all of us. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahi alhamd. إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله في السر والعلن. I advise myself and you all to fear Allah openly, publicly, and also secretly within yourselves and while no one is around you. أوصيكم ونفسي بالصلوات الخمس. And I also advise myself and you all to maintain and establish our 5 times prayer. was zakah, in zakah, was siyam, in the fasting in the month of Ramadan especially, wal hajj liman istata'a ilayhi sabila, in performance of the pilgrimage in Makkah once in lifetime, which is mandated and is a pillar of Islam for those who are able to afford it physically and financially. Also, I advise myself and you all to make sure that we take care of our families, because they are the ones who are your responsibility first and foremost. Ibda bi nafsika thumma biman ta'ul. Start by yourself and then those whom you are responsible over. Kullukum ra'in wa kullukum mas'ulun an ra'iyati. Each one of you are shepherd over your flocks and you are responsible of your flocks. We are not talking about rams and goats and cows here. We are talking about you, your wife, your children, your parents, your siblings. These are the ones we are talking about. So let us take that responsibility with shoulders full of energy. Don't let anything go away from you, because this is where it will be one day in the finale, which is always going to happen يوم القيامة. يوم يفر المرء من أخيه وأمه وأبيه وصاحبته وبنيه لكل امرئ منهم يومئذ شأن يغنيه. When each one of us, we are going to run away from our mothers, fathers, wives, daughters, brothers. Why? Because everyone will think that I will take him to hellfire so I can go to Jannah. Don't worry, everyone will be thinking the same. That it is a worry, meaning that it's not only for you, it is for everyone. So if you have fulfilled the responsibilities related to your family, inshallah you will be not responsible Yawm al-Qiyamah. Your responsibility is here. If you fulfill it, Yawm al-Qiyamah you are not responsible, which if you don't do here, then Yawm al-Qiyamah you are. May Allah Azza wa Jalla make it easy on us to do so. May Allah Azza wa Jalla ease the sufferings and the hardships of Muslims everywhere. May Allah Azza wa Jalla take away all the trials and fitan, the test and everything away from us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never test us because we are too weak. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us healthy and wealthy and longevity in life to save Allah Azza wa Jalla and none beside Him. May we stand strong, united together for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah Azza wa Jalla make us and our families and friends and neighbors and everyone good practicing Muslims, and in the end grant us Jannatil Ala al-Firdaus. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم إنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك يا أرحم الراحمين. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. اللهم وحد بين صفوف المسلمين وشتت الكفر والملحدين وفرق جمعهم وشتت شملهم. اللهم انقذ المسجد الأقصى من براثين اليهود الغاشمين وارزقنا الصلاة فيه قبل الممات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا صيامنا وقيامنا يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اجعل نسكنا لك يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعلنا من الطيبين المباركين. اللهم اعتق رقابنا من النار واجعلنا من خاصتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم أجرنا من النار، اللهم أجرنا من النار، اللهم أجرنا من النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.